struggle with waking up early for school. Me too. I hit snooze at least 5 times before I decide I should get out of bed to look like a human instead of a corpse. However, I think this problem could be solved if school started later in the day, say around 9 a.m. Starting school later could help students' cognitive ability, one's health, and it is also more convenient. Putting a later start to school can help students' cognitive ability in many different ways. According to USA Today, the American Academy of Sleep Medicine claims that teenagers' school days should not start any earlier than 8:30 a.m. This allows teens to get the proper amount of sleep they need to learn at their highest ability. So why do 75% of middle and high schools in the United States start up to an hour earlier than the recommended time? Many studies show that allowing students more sleep gives them the ability to concentrate more on their schoolwork than thinking about how they would rather be asleep, or, let's be honest, actually sleeping. Did you know that 33% of students fall asleep in class, 22% fall asleep doing homework, and 14% arrive late to school because they overslept? Students are more alert and their ability to memorize materials is much stronger when they are not tired. According to ConsumerAffairs.com, adolescents who get insufficient amounts of sleep are more likely than their peers to get lower grades. A report published by the Brookings Institution associated a significant increase in test scores with later middle school and high school start times, with benefits roughly twice as great in disadvantaged students. A later start to school benefits a student's health mentally and physically. Studies show that lack of sleep caused by school often triggers or worsens depression, anxiety, or suicidal thoughts and/or behaviors. In a study, students who felt tense and unhappy also reported not getting enough sleep. Students with a late starting school tend to have a higher immune system and improved athletic performance. Because of this, a student's risk of obesity, eating disorders, or diabetes is reduced. Lastly, a later start to school would be more convenient for everyone. Lack of sleep makes you more prone to pimples and leads to inappropriate behavior, eating disorders, and increased use of caffeine. A later start to school would reduce the number of tardies, truancy, and dropout rates. Students who work will have more time to actually work and complete all of their homework while still getting a full night of sleep. Research shows that teens are better off rising later than falling asleep earlier. The number of car crashes would also decrease. Many students fall asleep while driving on their way to or from school or work, causing them to wreck. This can end in serious injuries or even death. In 2013, drowsy driving was responsible for 72,000 crashes, 44,000 injuries, and 800 deaths, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. When Jackson Hole High School in Wyoming shifted its start time to 8:55 a.m., the number of car crashes involving teenage drivers dropped by 70%. I believe if school started later, teens would excel in school. There are many reasons to why the starting time to school should be later, but I believe the most important are improving students' cognitive ability, health, and making things more convenient for everyone.
Very good.